What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page, man. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52. Just like you see on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word. And for you new people that's new to the video, you already know, you already see it. Baltimore Raven fan, man. Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. But if you're not a Raven fan, man, that's all good because this is primarily a Raven page. But I love talking football too. So anyway, man, the season is right around the corner. I'm hyped. I've been watching a couple of other guys on YouTube like Engraving Nubo and Sonny, and they hype. We get Thursday night football, man. I'm just we here, man. We here. It feel like it was just yesterday when we lost that playoff game. I'm ready to see what Lamar and them got going. But that's not exactly what we're here for tonight. I'm here to do my week 1 predictions on who I believe will win the game or not. So one thing, week 1 is the hardest week to pretty much do predictions and stuff like that because you never know the pieces that the teams have got. You don't know if they'll fit. You know, everything is on paper. You know, everybody is paper champs right now. So week 1 is the hardest week to predict to me, honestly, because a lot of times week 1 the team might be this way. Come week 10, the team might be a whole nother, going a whole nother route. Baltimore Raven fans, we should know better than anybody because last year we started off with Flacco, you know what I'm saying? And Flacco kind of started off a little hot. You know, we was playing pretty good outside that Cincinnati game and the Carolina game, but then we ended up being 4-5. And then we switched over to Lamar and we went, 6-1. So, you know what I'm saying? If anybody know that the season could change, we should know. But anyway, man, I'm going to go and run it to you. It's not going to be really deep detail, but week 1, first game we got is the Packers versus Chicago Bears, man. And this is a good season opener, man. You got a rivalry game, man. You got Aaron Rodgers and Khalil Mack going at each other. I mean, it's just, football is always good when you got Chicago Green Bay, man. That's just what it is. But I'm picking Green Bay. I'm rolling with Green Bay on this game right here. Simply because A-Rod is the boogeyman, man. He the boogeyman. He's back. He's healthy. So they say. But A-Rod's the boogeyman, man. And I mean, y'all seen what happened last year. My knee game, my knee. So so man, I got Green Bay winning that game. I really don't have a score for y'all, but I got Green Bay winning that game. And me, honestly, I'm not really big on Mitchell yet. I mean, he showed some flashes, but I'm not a big Mitchell guy. Like, I really don't. I'm not in with the hype with Mitchell Trubisky yet. The next game is the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. Now, this going to be a good game, too. Awesome game. First time seeing Nick Foles with the Jaguars. They got Leonard Fournette back there, and he healthy. They got the defense, Jacksonville, which everybody misunderstood. The Jacksonville defense was still good last year. Their offense was just, dragging the wagon. And Baltimore Raven fans, we know better than anybody about having good defenses and an offense that's holding us back. We know. If nobody else know, we know. Because we had 10 years, 12 years of straight just defensive dominance. And the offense was so lackluster that we just, all we needed was 13 points to win the game. I remember that playoff game when we lost to the Colts, but that's another story. I got the Chiefs winning that game simply because to me, they have more offensive firepower. I really like Patty. I'm a believer in Patty. I like Andy Reid. Andy Reid is one of my all-time favorite coaches in the NFL. And, one thing about Andy Reid is, Andy Reid knew who he was opening up with since the schedule came out. And when you get Andy Reid time to prepare for a team, then most of the time Andy Reid wins because he's just one of those mastermind offensive guys. It's going to be good to see Tyreek and Jalen go head-to-head. Tyreek might have a rough time because, I can't lie. That boy Jalen is no joke. Like, on a serious note. So but I hope Tyreek do good. Tyreek on my fantasy team. You know, I'm just mentioning it, throwing it out there. Do good, Tyreek. But I got the Chiefs winning that game, man. I mean, I just don't see Jacksonville beating it. I gotta go for what I know, because on the simple fact is Jacksonville offense is a mystery, and the Chiefs offense is not a mystery. I mean, truth be told, the Chiefs defense is a mystery this year, along with the Jags offense. But when you score points like Patty do, I mean, you know, y'all seen it last year, man. They were just out there outscoring people with that terrible defense. If they had an average defense, they probably would have went to the Super Bowl last year. The next game is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings. And that's gonna be, man. Hey, NFL did good with picking these games this week. I mean, you got Matt Ryan against Kirk Cousins. Vikings got a pretty good defense. Atlanta got a pretty good defense, but Atlanta defense was hurt last year. That's the one big thing. If Atlanta has to stay healthy, they had a lot of health issues on the defensive side of the ball last year. But you got Matty Ice over there. Matty Ice got a lot of weapons. He got Mohamed Sanu. He got Julio. He got Calvin Ridley. He got, you know, Freeman in the backfield. He got some good guys out there, man. You know, Vikings got a good weaponry too. I'm not big on Stephen Diggs like that. Adam Thielen is a dog to me though. But I believe that Atlanta just has more weapons than Minnesota, and I believe Minnesota will take that L. I believe Atlanta will win that game, and it ain't too much I can say about that. Atlanta will beat Minnesota Vikings. That's how I feel. The next game is the Browns versus the Tennessee Titans. And here you go. The hype train begin. Oh, the Cleveland Browns. Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Baker, Odell, Jarvis, and blah, blah, blah. The defense looked good. Well, truth be told, to me, they're going to come in this game, and it's not going to be easy. One, because they still got to get chemistry and all that together. Two, Tennessee defense is like, well, last year was one of the top 5 in scoring defenses. They got our boy Dean Pease. You know, Dean does a good job. It's just the situational stuff, the clutch stuff about Dean that scares people about Dean. But I believe that the Browns will barely sneak out of this game with a win. I mean, with all this hype and all this stuff, they have to win this first game. They just have to. I mean, they have to. They have to will that stuff past this game. People got to understand, though, the Titans are not a pushover. Titans are not a pushover. You know what I'm saying? Especially with everybody healthy. Especially with Derrick Henry finally learning that he's so big that people really don't want to tackle him. And he's not bouncing everything outside anymore. He's running in there good. And when he got to bounce, he got to bounce. So it's going to be a tough game against those Tennessee Titans. So, like I said, I'm going with Cleveland on that. I believe Cleveland take that W on that. The next game is the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. I'm sorry, y'all. New York Jets. And it's nothing too much to say. I got the Jets. Kind of like the same thing with Cleveland. It's too much money been spent, too much transactions been going to go out there and lose in week 1. You know, I'm just being real. And the Bills, I mean, they not all that. I mean, it just is what it is. The Bills is not all that to me. I mean, the Jets not all that to me either, but, I mean, they do got Le'Veon, and he could be mismatched trouble. Sam Darnold is pretty good. He can make all the passes, but I just got to see him do his thing and see if he going to be running for his life this game. Because, you know, he's running for his life all last year. So, but, you know, I got the Jets. I mean, that's a game. That's a tricky one because to me, both of them not really that good to me. On paper, everybody talking highly, but I have to see it to believe it. So I'm going to pick the Jets on that one. The next game, the Baltimore Ravens versus the Miami Dolphins and the Hurricane. We fighting the Hurricane too. So, prayers out to everybody down there in South Florida, man. And Graven too, cause my man down there in Florida, doing with the hurricane and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna go into detail cause I got, since I'm a Baltimore Raven fan, I have to do my own video, a different video for them. They get special treatment. Rule number one about what's the B word. The Ravens always get special treatment. So I'm picking Baltimore to win that game. I'm gonna be quiet for everything else I'm saving for the video. Y'all make sure y'all come back and check that out. The next game, the Redskins versus the Eagles. I'm gonna pick Philadelphia because Philadelphia defense against a rookie quarterback. Even though Haskins is if Haskins is a starter, I really ain't been keeping up with the Redskins, but Philly loaded, man. Philly loaded, man. All they had to do was keep Carson healthy. All they had. Carson has to stay healthy, and the defense pretty good. Got my man Fletcher Cox over there, man. Mississippi native. And they got a pretty good defense on that side of the ball, man. That's a if the rookie is starting, that's a rough week one for the rookie. So I mean, we'll see if old Jay Gruden can pull something out of his hat and get the dub, but I don't know. I know they got the running back from LSU, Geis, coming back, and they got AP, but AP about 50 years old, and then Geis coming off an ACL injury, so he pretty much a rookie also. So I just don't see the Redskins winning the game. Plus, the Redskins just like organization wise, it's just like terrible. I'm just being real. The Redskins, I mean, they ain't been making the best moves, man. That's all I gotta say, man. I really don't believe in their team. They ain't got their best tackle because he holding out. Pay the man. So pay the man. But I get, you know what? I guess the Redskins, like, we had two quarterbacks with broken legs. We ain't giving you nothing. But I got Philadelphia winning that game, man. I don't even think it's gonna be close, to be real. Next game, the Rams versus the Panthers. And I got the Rams, man. I got the Rams. This Cam Newton injury thing, this lingering injury thing, it's kind of Cam coming in this season banged up. That's not good for the way he play ball anyway. His body, it's not a good game for his body. Plus, when you got Aaron Donald chasing after you. If Cam is playing, because I heard he was injured, but I believe he'll come out week one. But I don't like his chances if he, gimpy and he going against the Rams defense with Aaron Donald chasing him. Because, they can't block that man. Double team, it doesn't matter. You can't block that man. He get up off the ball too quick, stuff like that. Panthers got a pretty good defense with one of my favorite linebackers, Luke Kuechly. But, and I ain't heard too much about the Todd Gurley situation, but hey, I like Darrell Henderson. He from down here from the University of Memphis. Went to South Panola in Mississippi. He's a pretty good back. Y'all be on the lookout for that young man. But man, Sean McVay, man, he'll dial something up. I'm not really big on Jared Goff at all. I really like to me he showed that he's not really just all that in the Super Bowl because he had so much stuff underneath that he missed. You could tell that when the way Jared Goff played, you could tell that he, like, Sean McVay is telling him, hey, look for this. This is the route you need to look for, and then that's all he looking for. He don't improvise like that to me, and he always looking all like rattled. He get rattled quick to me, like that Cowboy game. He was rattled. He was out there rattled. But anyway, I got the Rams winning anyway because I don't like a gimpy Cam Newton out there with Aaron Donald, man. Good luck, Cam. The next game is the Colts versus the Chargers. I'm rolling with the Chargers on it. They got old Philip Rivers, old baby making Philip Rivers, because that boy makes some babies. Against the Colts, Jacoby Brissett over there in Indianapolis. One thing people gotta understand about Indianapolis, I just want to touch this real quick before I tell y'all who I think gonna win. Is Jacoby Brissett is not a bum. Y'all gotta understand it. I remember when Andrew Luck retired, there was a lot of people talking about maybe we need to trade RG3 over there. The coach ain't looking for nobody to trade because Jacoby Brissett is not a bum. If you remember 2 years ago, that man took us to the wire. He almost got us. And you got that good offensive line, and they got a decent running back, and they got T.Y. and Eric Ebron on it, even though he be dropping a lot of passes, but he got some odd pieces around him, and they got a pretty good defense on this side of the ball. So you know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on the coach just because Andrew retired, because Jacoby Brissett was not playing like a bum the year that Andrew missed the whole year. And they gave up a second-round pick, I believe, to get that man. So when you give up something like a second-round pick, he ain't just trash. Because you don't give up that much for somebody trash. But, anyway, I got the Chargers. Because Philip a bad dude, man. It is what it is, man. Philip just a bad guy, you know. He make babies and he throw bombs, man. That's what he do. I love messing with Philip, man. Shout out to y'all Charger fans, man. I know it's not y'all not deep in numbers, man. So you know it is what it is. The next game I got the Bengals against the Seattle Seahawks, and to me this is easy. This is one of the easiest games of the week to me, honestly. No AJ Green, you know. They got Joe Mixon, you know, Andy Dalton, Tyler Boyd, you know, all those guys, you know, they still pretty good, but no AJ Green. I mean, it's gonna be tough without that guy AJ. To me, Seattle got Mr. Superman over there. I mean, Russell Wilson. I mean, that man makes magic happen. Got a pretty good defense, even though they got they out there without Earl, because Earl is over here in Charm City, baby. But I just rebuilding year for Cincinnati, man. That's all I gotta say. And Seattle gonna take that game, maybe even easily. The next game, the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants. I mean, it's a big one right here. Division rival, just like many of these games. You got Eli over there. The agent Eli. You got the young buck Saquon Barkley. No Odell. No, they got Jabril Peppers for Landon Collins, because you know Landon Collins gone, and I'm not liking the Giants, and I'm sure like everybody else that they ain't liking the Giants either, and it's just, you know, the Cowboys got way more upside than the Giants do. The Cowboys defense is better. The offensive line is better. I'm not gonna say Dak better than Eli, because Dak can't throw the ball 20 yards down the field at times. And I'm a Mississippi State fan, and I love Dak, but I'm just being real. They got Zeke coming back, from what I heard, that he's getting a contract. He's finally getting his contract. Don't sleep on that kid Tony Pollard, because I'm telling y'all, just like Skip, I'm down here in Memphis, and I've been watching that kid. That guy's a beast. I'm not saying he's Ezekiel Elliott, but that guy, he just had a playmaker thing about him. Kind of like how Percy Harvin was. He just had that thing that just, he make plays. You know what I'm saying? So, I got the Cowboys, man. They just, to me, they just a better overall team. There's no one player that stand out. They just a better overall team, man. Eli is deteriorating. I think Eli might even lose his job about halfway through this season. Like, it's going to be time for Eli to go. It's been time for Eli to go. But this year, this is the year. You know, you don't draft quarterback that high. I mean, I forgot what it said, but it was like 90% of the quarterbacks that get drafted in the first round eventually get their first start that same year. So, it's about that time. So, Cowboys got that, to me. This is a terrible game right here. The 49ers versus the Buccaneers. And I'm just going to go with the 49ers off the simple fact that Shanahan draws up pretty good plays, man. Shanahan does his thing. The Buccaneers, they terrible this year to me too. Unless they surprise me. Y'all got to remember, like I said at the beginning of the video, week 1, everything's just on paper. Everything is on paper. So we got to go for what we know as far as last year. Because this year the pieces don't really just, you know, click all the way together. I mean, do y'all remember when we got Michael Huff and Kyle Aronson and thought that was a good idea? That was like the worst idea ever. Plus Matt Elam. All around that time we got them 3 dudes. And we was terrible. Couldn't tackle nobody, couldn't cover nobody, couldn't do nothing. Just gave away some free money. So, just because people sign this and sign that don't mean nothing. But I got the 49ers in this game. Just because the fact Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius. Minus that Super Bowl game, but we ain't even going to go there. I think that was kind of, but I got Cal Shanahan in the 49ers. Even though I've been hearing Jimmy ain't been playing that well, Cal will be able to dial up some good stuff and get them out of that game. I'm not really big on Jameis Winston. I never have. I wasn't big on him in college. The guy got a lot of growing up to do, and it seems like this is if Bruce Arians. I told somebody this today. If Bruce Arians can't fix it, nobody can fix it. Cause Bruce Arians can dial up some stuff, but Jameis just, it's like he don't take it serious. He don't take it serious at all. So we'll just see. That game to me really is a toss up because they both teams that ain't really that good to me. But we'll just see when we see. Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals. Another game. Sills, I know you wanted to go home, but you just went to a losing team, dog. Anyway, I got the Detroit Lions winning this game because it's just they quarterback situation a little bit better right now. But Kyler Murray might go out there and surprise me. Like I said, it's on paper. This game really a toss-up because these are two teams that just like not going to make no noise this year. They not. They're not. I don't believe the Lions going to make noise because they haven't made noise my whole life. Just being real. My whole life. My whole life of watching football, they ain't made no noise. And the Cardinals, they rebuilding, like they rebuilding for real. Plus they got the worst offensive line I have seen in a long time. I mean, golly. If I was their GM, I'm drafting straight line next year. For Kyler Murray be the next one to be returned early. Anyway, back to the Sunday nighter. Huge game. NFL know what they doing. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Squillers, because they squeal, against the New England Cheetahs, Patriots. Cheetahs, they middle name. Anyway, I just got a joke with y'all about it. But, shockingly, I believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to come out and win this game, man. Like, on a serious note. Hear me out on this. They got a lot to prove coming out week 1. AB gone. Le'Veon gone. Ben got a lot to prove. Juju got a lot to prove. Connor got a lot to prove. Defense got a little bit better. They have. And Patriots, to me, if y'all ever notice, like for real, look back. The Patriots always kind of start off a little shaky these recent years. And everybody will start that whole, maybe it's time for Brady. Maybe Brady's finally through. Belichick, end of an era. Halfway through the season, they get it clicking and they start rolling again. And really, because they in a weak division, but we ain't even going to talk on it. But the Patriots got some real receiver issues to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got Demaryius Thomas, Edelman, Gordon, if he's not high. I'm not trying to throw the man demons out there, but you just got to be real. Demaryius is coming off 2 major injuries. Edelman is the only decent, well, not only decent, but Edelman is the only one that got a connection with Brady. And it's no Gronk. No more Gronk to hide by. He's the main guy that was, causing trouble to everybody when he played. No more Gronk, man. So, we're going to have to see. Is it going to be the running game? Because they've been getting a lot of linemen lately. So, they might be running their pig scheme. But I just think the Steelers they going to take this one. They going to take this one against the Patriots in week 1. I just don't believe in their receiving core. And I believe the way Belichick do, he's going to coach those guys up and they're going to start to get it as the season goes along. And then they'll get to rolling. But week 1 against the Steelers, I don't see it. So, the next game, Houston, Texas, New Orleans Saints. This is a good Monday nighter right here, man. You got the Saints and the Texans, man. The young guy, Deshaun Watson, versus the old guy, Drew Brees. But truth be told, I got Brees in them. Texans, they trying to fix that O-line by getting Thompson and all that. They got Kenny Stills and all that. But them guys just got over there, man. How much of a playbook are they really gonna know by then? I mean, I know some guys get it and they get it down pat, but how much of that playbook they really gonna know by then? You know what I'm saying? Plus, I mean, Drew Brees is amazing. Michael Thomas is a beast. They got that guy Cook that was in Oakland, and he was pretty doggone good. They got the human mismatch in Alvin Kamara. They got a pretty good defense. I mean, Saints got the team that, you know, if they didn't get snuffed last year, they probably would have been in the Super Bowl. And they got that same team back. I mean, they got Sean Payton, the mastermind over there. And the Texans just gave up that Jadeveon Clowney. J.J. Watt's getting older. The defense, you know, they still good, but I'm just saying. They got D-Hop over there, which, you know, he a problem. D-Hop is a problem. But I just think the Saints are more equipped than Houston is. And I believe they're gonna take though, easily. So not easily, but it'll be a close game. It'll be a good game. It'll be a good first Monday nighter. And the late game, which I probably won't be able to watch because that thing is late Monday night. That thing is late. I got work in the morning. I'm a working man. So you got the Oakland Raiders versus the Denver Broncos. Joey Joe in orange. In orange, man. It's like seeing your ex-girlfriend with their new boyfriend, man. You know, you be like, dang. Anyway, I got the Broncos in this, man. Cause to me, so far Oakland kind of a mess. You know, the whole AB thing, just right now they a miss. Gruden don't believe in Carr, Derek Carr. To me, he don't. I like they rookie running back, stuff like that, but they still trying to get it together, man. They still trying to get it together, and I believe Flacco went to the best situation he could. He got, you know, some decent receivers. He got a running game where he can do play action pass and do what he really, really like to do. If he beats Joe and not check down Joe. That's the biggest thing. It depends on what Flacco you get. Baltimore Ravens fans, you know it best. We know what type of game we was going to have depending on what Flacco was going to get. And by the first 2 or 3 passes, we knew what Flacco was going to get. It's kind of like Eli. You know if you're going to get good Eli or Flacco or bad Eli or Flacco. And bad Flacco is very bad. So, man, that's all I got for week 1, man. Like I said, just my prediction, man. My bad, y'all. Oh, disregard that, y'all. I just knocked my camera down. But anyway, don't talk about me when y'all see this, man, please. But anyway, y'all hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. What's the B word, man? Like and subscribe to the page. Shout out to my guys Engraving, Sip to Tally, Joe Nubo, and Sonny, man. Y'all go subscribe to those guys, man, because they do a good job at what they do. We all Raven fans, and we all have different perspectives, like they said in the video last night. And we all kind of like specialize in different things, you know. So, y'all subscribe to those guys. Add them on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And my man from Birdland BS too. I've been watching their videos a lot. I gotta go put the babies to bed, man. I can't believe I just knocked the camera down. But anyway, hit me up on Facebook. What's the B word? Hit me up on Facebook. Instagram. What's the B word 52? Hit me up for my mailbag questions too. Inbox me anything NFL. Anything that got to do with NFL, hit me up with a mailbag question. I will post your video no less than 10 hours. Because, you know, I love to talk football, man. That's the thing I love to do. Baltimore Raven fans, Raven Nation, I'm out.